Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. It's been a little while. All right, I've got VS Code open right now. In the last video, I was talking about how I wanted to get started working on a video game. Well, I have started it, but not on the computer. I'm actually taking notes. I'm working in a notebook, pseudocode, brainstorming. So I've been doing a lot of that. In the meantime, though, I decided to build a project. Now, normally, most of the time, I like to mention what inspired me to make whatever project it is at the time that I'm showing you, but there really was no inspiration for this one. It's kind of a weird one. I just was in the mood to code and learn more. The first thing I want to show is a program. You've seen it. We all have. I'm sure I'm sure I pretty much gave it away as I was scrolling down this C programming language here. I've been doing a lot more with C lately. I like C++. I think I like C a little better. I'm not going to get into that. But this is one of my favorite programs, and I could talk on and on and on, but let me tell you, this is a CLI command line interface to do program. I decided to do three of them, and I just did it in the same repo. I got done with the main project and was still in the I was still in the mood to code. So I did, as you can see, I did one here in C, and then I did another one in Python right here, and then I did another one in Rust. Now, all three CLI to do programs are the same, just obviously different coding languages. Now, why this is one of my favorite projects is because in one of my CS classes in the past, I got this idea to choose a very simple program and just expand on that. So it's sort of my core. I guess it's my basically when it comes to making projects, the CLI to do is my go-to. It's my core, so I can always come back here and decide what I want to do differently. And this is how I really study code. And I just wanted to share it with you really quick. So I started with C because honestly, C is where it all began. This language came out in 72, I think. Don't quote me on that. I think it was 1972, and it's still running. Operating system kernels, embedded systems, the interpreters that run Python and Ruby. C is underneath all of it, right? So when you write C, you are in direct uh, conversation with the machine. There is no garbage collector cleaning up after you, no runtime holding your hand. You manage your own memory. You define your own data structures. You are responsible for every byte. So that is why I chose well, you know what? Let's fire this up. I have a Word document over here, so I don't have to type this up. Give me a moment. All right, I got the terminal nice and big here, so we can, I guess that's as high as it goes. All right, so what was I saying? Um, so I guess that's why I went with the red here, right? It's aggressive. Oh, it's kind of nerdy, but I was thinking it's aggressive. It demands your attention. I don't know, whatever. And if you are not paying attention, it will let you know in the worst possible way, man. The reason I still write and see occasionally is simple. There is no better way to understand what a computer is actually doing. I'm not going to go through this with each one here because, like I said, it's the same program with each language, both C, Python, and Rust. But let's go ahead and add a task. Enter. Let's see. Wash the dog. You know what? I have a cat. Let's wash the cat. Enter. Now you can see it's right there. Wash the cat. Let's add another task. Let's see. Buy a new car. Yeah, right. With today's prices, probably not going to happen. Let's do one more task. Whoops, I didn't. Let's try that again. I don't know. Do homework. Okay, so now you can see up there. Wash the cat, buy a new car, do homework. I can complete a task. I did homework. So there you go. Right up here. Done. I can delete a project if I like, or a task rather. Let's go ahead and do 3. I don't need that up there anymore. Okay, so it's gone. What remains? Wash the cat, buy a new car. Let's go ahead and delete them both. Let's get rid of wash the cat. I'm sure she would love that, but hey, let's go ahead and delete again. 2. There we go. And gone. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and open up. Let's do Python. You know what? No, let's do Rust. Good old Rust. I just want to show how they look real quick, and then I'm going to get into it here. Change directory into the command folder, and then like I said, I've got this written down over here on my handy Word document. And there we go. This is Rust. And it's the same thing, right? I mean, I'll just do it really quick. Wash the cat. Boom, there it is. Do another task. Wash the dog. Whoops, dog. Learn how to spell, Justin. Wash the dog. There it is. So you can see there's my tasks. I use a little bit different color, but it's essentially the same thing. Rust is what happens when a group of very smart people look at C and say, we love the performance, we love the control, but we can do better on safety, right? So I think Rust was released back in 2015. I think it was released in 2015. Don't quote me. It has been the most loved programming language on the Stack Overflow developer survey for 9 straight years. That kind of consistency rather means something. So it's pretty awesome, man. So I'm going to go ahead and close this one out. I would talk more. Here's good old Python. Let me open this up once again and cd into the command folder. There we go. And then Python to do.py. Fire it up. Okay, I went with green with this one. Again, same thing. Wash the cat, the poor cat. Same thing. Delete it, and we'll delete one. Okay. So it's silly. I didn't want to bring this up. It's boring, but the CLI to-do list is, again, it's my core project. I go to it very, very often. And let me close this really quick as we're chilling out here. In Python, we're looking at around 310 lines. It didn't start off like that, let me tell you. I mean, it started off from good old, hello world size. Of course, it wasn't a full functioning CLI to do project, but what I'm saying is it started off incredibly small, and as time went on, I expanded, and that's how this good old project. That's how I learn a lot of my code is from coming back to this and learning more and screwing up and learning more. But I like that there's no compilation step, no type declarations required here in Python, no memory management. You describe what you want and Python figures out how to do it. It's pretty cool. But let's go here and let's get into it because this is what I want to show. See if this gives me grief here. Okay, no, so let me pull this over. All right, so here we are. This is the ABYSSAL. And in the 4 corners here, let me turn up my volume. There we are. I hope that's not too loud. If it is, I apologize. All right, so this is the ABYSSAL. Again, I had really no inspiration for this. I just wanted to do it. I needed a break from working on my video game in the folder. So I thought, all right, well, so in all four corners here you have a fractal, excuse me, and if you hover over it, it grows. It's kind of cool. Let's check out about the void. Give you a chance to read that. The glitchiness and the jitters, it's all part of this. Let's check out the whisperer. So I guess it's kind of like it's supposed to be a quote unquote scary website, maybe from the deep web or something. I don't know. Let's go ahead and enter the market. Okay, so here we are in the market. We have some ridiculous things that it came up with. Things you cannot unread. Coordinates to nowhere. Nightmare soundtrack. Let's add that. Someone else's deleted memories. A phone number that calls back. Oh man, QR code that changes. That's ridiculous. A tooth, origin unknown. Just random stuff. Again, I had a little too much fun with this. A signal detector pre-calibrated. All right, let's go up to the top here. I love the lightning bolts there. Here we go, complete. Fantastic. And let's go back to here. There we go. You see that glitchiness? All intentional. I just really like it. I think it's kind of cool. Now there's another tab here called the Mindless Corridor. Let's check it out. So this is a project I started a while ago. I decided to go back to it, and well, it's not 100% complete, but you know, let me follow some people over here. We'll follow them all, at least what I've got. You'll get some messages here at the bottom. Story viewed. It was not what you expected. I can write. Oh man, I almost wrote hello world. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna do hello world. There we go. Hello world. So I can come into here. I can check out notifications. I was gonna add some sound to this, but I don't know. I think it's fine. Just some fun things to read. What do we got here? Your account was accessed from a location you have never been to. This is fine. Welcome back. It's kind of interesting. New notification system. Your post was removed for violating community guidelines. Your post has not been written yet. Please be careful. I nerded out. Mark all as red. Let's go back here. Here's the mindless corridor. I did a project in one of my CS classes, and we, you know, it was like, okay, get with classmates and think of something to do. But we did a social media platform called the Mindless Lounge, so that's why I called this the Mindless Corridor. So so there you have it. It kind of bounces around. It's really the point. And then of course I can go back to, oops, I didn't mean to do that. I can return to the Abyssal. Takes it a moment. And then we go. So that is it. That is the project I have for today. Go ahead and close this out. I don't think there was anything else I wanted to show with this. No, I don't think so. I think that's gonna wrap it up. Okay. Well, that is it. I'm gonna put it back here because I'm still working. Okay, well that is it. That's all I have for you. I'm gonna get back to working on my video game and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.